Hi, Vincent Scully here, and today we're going to look at one of my favorite all-time online business applications, Kartra. For those of you who don't know what Kartra is a platform that combines all the essential features that you'll need when you're running an online business. I've been in the IT space for over 30 years at this point, and online business for over 25 years. And why I love Kartra is that it makes everything easy. Everything is there for you in one spot, and it shares that information. So there's no islands of information that you need to connect to make your business work. Now, how I came across Kartra was I was doing an online business course, and in that course they recommended to use one of Kartra's biggest competitors, ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels is, a really good product, but ClickFunnels has some great features that it provides, but then you have to use other third-party applications to connect your entire business together. So for example, ClickFunnels doesn't do autoresponders, so you need to link into Aweber, Infusionsoft, or whatever other autoresponder tools that are available on the market that it supports, whereas Kartra has everything built in, so it has your autoresponder, etc. But when I was recommended to use those other products, I wanted to find a solution, and I ended up on a forum called the Warrior Forum, and on the Warrior Forum I found a thread discussing a new product that had only been released called Kartra. So I went to the Kartra website, I looked at its functionality, and I went, oh my god, this is incredible, because everything I was looking for was within the Kartra platform. What was I looking for? Well, I was looking for analytics, because for me, the numbers tell the story. Because you can have a great idea, you can have a great concept, but until you put it to the market and see what the market thinks about it, your concept is nothing more than a concept. So the numbers tell me everything. So sales is a number. How people consume your content, how much video do they watch, how are your emails opened, are they clicked upon? All of these valuable pieces of data are really important when you're looking to set up an online business. So this led me to Kartra. So over the next series of videos, what I'm going to be doing is looking at the Kartra system, the platform, in some detail, so that you'll get a really good understanding of what you can do with Kartra. So I'm going to jump into an account here, and we'll just give you an overview today. As I say, in subsequent videos I'm going to look at each of the features of Kartra, and I'm going to go into those in a lot more detail, so you'll be able to learn exactly what it is that Kartra does and what it can do for your business. So when we're here on the dashboard within Kartra, we've got the ability to add products, we communicate with our clients, we can add pages, add forms, memberships, videos, calendars, help desks, campaigns, integrations, and an agency function. So to give you a really quick snapshot on what each of these are. So within the product section of Kartra, you can add in products. So you can add a product to that you're going to promote, and then with those you can also add in if you want to have a bump product, if you want to have an upsell product, a downsell or a cross-sell product, you can add those in. So you can do that within Kartra. Within the communication side of Kartra, you've got your lists, your leads, you've tagging, and you've automations, and all of these have built-in analytics, and that's really important for me, is to be able to analyze the data. So a list is your mailing list. The leads are the people who are on those mailing lists, and the tags are tags or badges, if you want to call them badges, but they're tags that you assign to people as they do specific functions. So if somebody purchases a product, you might want to give them a tag that says, yeah, they purchased a product. And then within Kartra, what you can do is you can send information to those people, either on a list, you can send it to the lead, or you can send it only to those people who have a particular tag. And this is a really powerful function. Something else that's great within Kartra that I love is the automation side of it. And automations, if you are in any way like me, a bit of a geek, and I put my geeky hand up and say I'm proud to be a geek, automations are really cool, because with automations what you can do is, if somebody does this, then do that. So if somebody purchases a product, add them to a list. If somebody joins a membership, add them to a list, send them an email. If somebody has this tag, then do this. But not only within that, and I'm going to go into this in more detail in another video, but within the automation side of it, you can initiate a sequence of logic. That's basically, if somebody opens an email, send them in this direction. If somebody doesn't open an email, send them in that direction. So you can very intelligently provide your data, your information by email to the people who are carrying out specific behaviors that you want to use to deliver information to those people. So this is really, really powerful. Now, there are other applications out there that charge $300 per month just for this functionality alone. The Kartra, the starter plan comes in at $99 a month, so it's really, really affordable for a business. But the main thing is for me that everything's in one spot and everything can be analyzed, and because it's in one cohesive platform, it means if something happens in one part, it can be used in other places. And I'm going to go into how these things are used at a later point in further videos. So the next part is Kartra Pages. So Kartra Pages allows you to set up pages within the Kartra environment. Now, Kartra will allow you to have your own domain. So if I had vinny.com, I can create pages within Kartra. I can point that vinny.com domain to the Kartra server, and I can serve that as a full website but it's delivered from within the Kartra environment. So Kartra can be used to create an entire website, and I've done it myself and for my clients, and it works really, really well. Within the pages, you've got a page builder, and again, I'm going to go into the pages in more detail tonight and today. This is really just to give you an overview of what Kartra does. So within the pages, you have a lot of design functionality, and a big thing is that the page builder allows you to construct pages for desktop, for tablets, and for mobile. And you can customize how the information is provided across all of those devices within Kartra. And there's a really, really cool feature called Behavioral Automated Marketing, BAM. And basically, using the tagging feature that I mentioned a little earlier, what you can actually do is, based upon somebody's tag, present information to them. And that is a really, really cool feature. But I'm going to go into the detail of this in a subsequent video. But you can see on screen that there are split tests and analytics. So in the split testing side of it, you can create two variations of a page. You can have two headlines on your page, and you want to see which headline gets people to engage, because with copywriting, what we're looking to do is we capture people's attention with the headline, move them to the next paragraph, and onwards and onwards and onwards until we lead them in a sales situation through to a sale, a conversion of some nature. But within the pages functionality, you have the ability to split test, and that functionality is across the board. Even within emails, within the marketing side of it or the communication side of Kartra, you can split test your emails within the system. You can send out broadcasts and you can split test those. There's huge amounts of data that you can analyze to see how effective your marketing is. So this is I can't help but get really excited about Kartra, because it's just such a powerhouse of an application, and it will make a huge difference to your business. So next we're going to look at Kartra Forms. So Kartra Forms, these are the entry point through to your sales list. If you want to capture a lead, if you want to add somebody to a membership, so you'll need a form so that you can capture a lot of various pieces of information: first name, last name, email address, telephone number, custom fields, all this really good stuff. But think of a form as a form. They're going to fill this form in and give you some data. But where the power of Kartra really comes in is that when they fill in this form, those forms can be linked to lists, they can be linked to tags, they can link to automations. You can have it that when a person fills in a form, they're added to a membership at a particular level in the membership. There's a huge amount of power within the forms. You can also have the forms within your Kartra environment. You can have them pasted, copy and paste the embed code within a WordPress environment, or a third-party different application. So you can still have those forms in various different places. But the point is, the data that the forms collect can be used in a huge variety of different ways to really power your marketing, and that's pretty incredible. The membership side of Kartra is next. So with memberships, what you're looking to do is set up memberships, set up areas within the Kartra environment that you can provide access to, and you can create portals, etc. within the Kartra environment. Now, when you're looking at memberships, and again, I'm going to cover this in more detail in a specific video about memberships, but when you're looking at memberships, you could have a membership for your football club, etc., or whatever it is, for any aspect of your business, any aspect of social, pleasure, whatever it might be. But you have a membership. Within that membership, you might have a series of different areas, and those areas might only be made available to people who have purchased access to those areas. So from a business perspective, you might want to give free access to a membership area as a way to draw people in. So it's a lead magnet. Come and get my free training on this. And then if you want, they can purchase the upgrade to the other areas of that training. Within the training itself, you have the ability to drip feed content. So you can say how often a piece of information is, so you create that piece of information, a post or whatever it might be, an article, upload a video, whatever it might be, and you say, well, when somebody joins, they're going to get this piece 5 days later. So when that piece is released 5 days later, Kartra will notify the members who have access to it that this new piece of information has been released in the membership area. And this is really, really powerful. There's many applications for memberships and what you can do, and people are making a huge success for their businesses, or providing huge success to their businesses by leveraging the membership side of Kartra. Hugely, hugely beneficial. Again, there's full analytics built in here. So this, again, from a geeky perspective, is really, really cool. So the My Video section of Kartra. So what this does is allows you to upload your videos to Kartra. And when you upload those videos, what you can do is you can place those videos on pages, in memberships, etc. And you can define what happens during those videos. So you might pop up an opt-in form that we just covered a little earlier. Halfway through a video, an opt-in form might pop up to say, hey, join or whatever. You can do a huge amount with that. You can analyze the data. You can look and see how long have people been consuming the content. So this will tell you if the content is good, and you might need to redo the content if people aren't actually staying around to watch it. So ultimately, what do we want with a video? We want people to watch the video from beginning to end. So that's fine. Kartra also supports Wista, it supports YouTube, it supports Vimeo. So you can have videos from those platforms brought in. But with the Kartra videos, the native Kartra video, it's the video hosting, plus it's all of those marketing tools that you can use within those videos that you can't apply to these third-party video applications. So my suggestion for businesses who are using video is that the really important videos that you want to analyze, you can host those within the Kartra environment, and you can use a Vimeo or a Wista or a YouTube account for the other videos and embed those within the Kartra Pages. So the ones you want to analyze, you can put within the Kartra environment. So the next part we want to look at then is calendars. So calendars is really, really cool. Actually, the whole of Kartra is really, really cool. So basically what you can do with a calendar is you can put that calendar on pages, and you can have people, your customers, come in and book time within the within your schedule. And this will link out to Google Calendar, and so they can come in, they can see what time is available, they can buy that time. So as a consultant, you might be wanting to sell appointments. As a fitness instructor, you might want to be selling training slots. There's, anything that sells time, or any business that sells time, will get great benefit from this particular aspect of Kartra. And you can embed those in various places within your website. So that's a really, really cool function of Kartra. The help desk functionality of Kartra is great. So what you have there is full help desk. So somebody can raise a ticket at your help desk. You can set up various departments and various users to receive those tickets. There's live chat, and there's the option of Skype calls, etc., etc. It's really powerful. Also, what you have is the ability to set up wikis. So you can create wikis that if somebody's asking a question, they can be provided with the answer in the wiki. So you can reduce your support overhead by answering those common questions ahead of the person completing the support ticket process. Again, I'm going to cover help desks in more detail in a subsequent video. The My Campaigns function of Kartra. Again, this is really, really cool. So what you can do is you can create campaigns, the entire sales process. You can create all the pages, all the marketing automation, all the email lists, etc., etc., and you can provide those to other people. So you can create all of that and you can sell it to your clients. So if you're a consultant, you could create those campaigns, you could sell it to the client, and they can pull that information into their Kartra account. And it's really, really straightforward. It's really easy to do. Literally on the creation side, you've done your work, you've created your campaign, etc. And then what you do is you're going to package that up. So you're going to pick all the pages, all the lists, all the whatever you created, and then make that available as a campaign. You get a code or a number, send that to your client. Client enters that in Kartra and it pulls all that data in. A little bit of customization needs to be done on their side, but it's minimal in comparison to the time it would take you to actually create that campaign. Now, Kartra comes with lots and lots of done for you campaigns. So these are campaigns that other people have created and you can just pull those into your Kartra account. So if you have a business and you want to get going and you don't know how to set everything up, this quite possibly one of these campaigns is very, very suitable for your business, and you can customize that really, really easily within Kartra. So, you know, a very, very powerful feature within Kartra is this ability. The integration side of it, toggle progress really just turns off that little button over to the right hand side, the 100% done. You can see that on and off. And the My Integration side is pretty cool as well. So the My Integrations allows you to use various pieces of integrated software such as payment gateways, SMS, membership, emails, hubs and calendars. So these are certain integrations that are already available and you can use those to collect payments, etc. So there's quite a few of them there. Now, if you are tech savvy or if you have development resources available, you can also link in your own apps via the API. So you can create your own apps to integrate within the Kartra environment and to share pieces of data. The next part we're going to look at, again, I'm going to look at this in more detail on a specific video. The next part is the My Agency aspect of Kartra. So within the My Agency aspect, on the Kartra Silver plan, you have access to the My Agency, and this is really for consultants who are working with multiple clients who have Kartra accounts. You can actually just jump from your Kartra account straight into their account. So there's no need to log out and then log back in. Now, logging out and logging back in isn't that much of a hassle, but you got to dig out passwords and usernames, and then you got to put them in there. Whereas once you set this up and they authorize and say, yeah, go ahead, you can link into our account, you just jump straight into their account. So you just go to My Agency, click on the client account, and you're straight in there. My Affiliate Promos, what you're looking at here is the affiliate marketplace. So you can look here, and if you want to promote products that are already created and they have an affiliate program assigned to them, you can jump into this market, and there are plenty of affiliate campaigns that you can jump into across a wide variety of different sectors. So that's a really high level overview of what the Kartra platform does. And again, I am totally Kartra mad. I think it's really the best online business and marketing platform that I've ever come across, and a reason is everything I've just shown you. All of these are in one place and they all connect, they all share data, and they can all be analyzed. So, you know, one of the common problems you'll experience in IT, or you may have experienced, is when you're running multiple systems from different vendors, when you get a problem, one vendor will say, that's not my problem, that is somewhere else. And the other vendor says, that's not my problem, that's somewhere else. And you as the customer, you're left sitting in the middle going, well, I know I have a problem. I don't care whose problem it is. I need it fixed because this problem is causing my business damage. I'm losing money. I'm losing reputation. I'm losing customers. So at least with Kartra, what you have is everything in one spot. So you don't have to worry, is there a change in the API format for one application that has suddenly knocked off your autoresponder, knocked off your video hosting, whatever it might be. Everything is there in one spot. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. As I mentioned, there's going to be other videos where I go into each of these sections in detail because these are big. Each of these are videos in themselves when I look at all the detail of what they actually do. Because if I just skirt into this and say, this is what it does, high level, high level, high level, you're not really going to appreciate the value that Kartra brings. So I'm going to create dedicated videos for these, and you can watch those and really get to understand what the Kartra platform does. See you on the next video.